We're finding our muse and making art, baby. That's right, it's Artistry from Ducksomnium Games. It's 1900, the Art Nouveau movement has taken the world by storm, and it's about time that your fledgling art studio gets the recognition it deserves. So roll up those sleeves and get ready to get famous. Fame, doing it for the fame, doing it for the... That's all we can do legally. In this 1 to 4 player game, players take on the role of ambitious young artists determined to turn their studio into one of the most renowned art houses in the world. Using material tiles drafted from the market, players craft patterns, which earns renown, which attracts new artisan types, which improves the skills of their existing artisan types, which of course leads to better materials, which leads to more renown, which leads to artier artisans. You get the picture. At the end of the game, whichever player earned the most renown wins. To set up Artistry, place the market board in the middle of the table with the renown tracker board next to it. Each player chooses a renown tracker token and places it near the tracker board. Sort the artisan cards by their 5 types: metalsmith, ceramicist, glassmith, painter, and textile artist. Each pile should have the master card on the bottom, then the 4 journeywoman cards, then the 4 apprentice cards on top. Place these face up near the market board. Artisan cards show a skill level, art type, and a collection shape, which will help you acquire materials during the game. More on that shortly. Give every player an apprentice to start the game. Take one of each type of apprentice, shuffle them, and deal 1 face up to each player. Any unused apprentice cards go back to their piles. Shuffle the pattern deck and place it face down near the market board, drawing 5 pattern cards face up to form the pattern market. Shuffle the inspiration deck and place 3 inspiration cards face up near the board, setting the rest of the deck face down nearby. Place the material tiles in the material tile bag. Finally, give the first player token to the player who last created a work of art.
Becca, I made this while you were doing the setup, so can I?
I'll take that. Great artist steal.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyway, Artistry is played over a series of rounds. In each round, material tiles will be added to the market board, and players will take turns performing actions until all players have passed. To start the round, draw material tiles from the bag and place them on the market board according to the number of players. A 4x4 grid for 2 players, a 5x5 grid for 3 players, or a 6x6 grid for 4 players. On their turn, a player may acquire material tiles, purchase a pattern, or pass, ending their turns for that round. When acquiring material tiles, a player first chooses one of their artisan cards for its collection shape. Then they take material tiles from the market board, matching the exact number and arrangement of tiles in the shape, though it can be rotated or flipped. For example, this collection shape means a player can take any 2 diagonally adjacent material tiles on the board. And this collection shape means a player can take any 2 tiles with a space between them. That space can be empty or filled by another tile. Acquired material tiles are placed in the player's play area to a maximum of 10 tiles. A player cannot choose this action if it would bring their total to more than 10. If a player acquires the last tile of an art type from the market board, they might earn an inspiration card. If one of the face-up inspiration cards matches the art type of the tile, the player gains that card. If there's more than one match, choose one and place the other matching cards on the bottom of the inspiration deck. Inspiration cards give players special abilities that can be activated once per round by turning them face down. When purchasing a pattern card, players may buy one of the 5 cards in the pattern market. Pattern cards show an art type, renown point value, and cost in material tiles. To buy a pattern card, players must spin material tiles from their player area, matching the card's cost. Hot tip, if you really want a pattern but you don't quite have what you need to buy it, you can substitute 1 required material tile with 3 of any color as many times as you'd like. Sometimes making art takes a lot more than you think it's going to. Just trust the process. I did. Players place purchased pattern cards in their play area and earn renown equal to the card's value. Then, draw a new pattern card into the market. When purchasing a pattern card, players might also be able to gain a new artisan card. When gaining their first pattern card of each art type, players also gain an apprentice artisan of the matching art type. You can only have one apprentice for each art type, but don't worry, you'll soon start attracting more experienced artisans. When a player has 2 pattern cards of an artisan's art type, they gain a matching journeywoman card. And when a player has 4 pattern cards of an artisan's art type, they gain the matching master artisan card. There's only one master artisan for each type, so getting them to come to your studio is a pretty big deal. If a player can't or doesn't want to acquire material tiles or purchase a pattern, they must pass. Once passed, players don't take any more turns in that round. The round ends once all players have passed. To get ready for the next round, remove all uncollected material tiles left on the market board and place them in the remnant pile. Draw face-up inspiration cards until there are 3 available. Reset any inspiration cards used by players during the round, and pass the first player token clockwise. When refilling the market board during the start of the next round, if the material tiles bag runs out, just put the remnant pile into the bag, give it a good shake, and then keep on placing tiles. The game ends when a player has 20 or more renown at the end of a round. Time to calculate final scores. Each player earns in-game bonus renown based on their artisan and inspiration cards. 1 to 2 apprentices earns 0 points. Sorry, apprentices. 3 apprentice cards earns 2 points, 4 earns 3 points, and 5 apprentice cards, that's 1 of each art type, earns 4 bonus points. Earn 1 renown point for each journeywoman artisan card, 4 renown points for each master artisan card, and 1 point for each inspiration card. Whoever has the most renown wins. If there's a tie, the player with the fewest remaining material tiles in their play area wins. If there's still a tie, the player with the most artisans wins. And if there's still a tie, you just have to share the title of Most Famous Art Studio. Congratulations, you've created a collective. Overthrow capitalism, indulge in your shared passion. La vie bohème! If you want to guarantee there will be no ties, you could also play with the solo mode. All the details for solo play can be found in the Artistry rulebook. And that's the basics of Artistry from Ducksomnium Games. I'm Becca Scott, this is Good Time Society, and you are a beautiful work of art. And hey, subscribe to the channel. Throw us a like and a comment too, because that's the artistic renown of the modern day, and we want to win.
Becca, can I have my art back?
Oh, sure.
Thanks, I made it for my mom.
Beauty is ephemeral!
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I feel bad now.
It's okay. I gotta go.